Hi, I'm Ashley Parker. I'm a business admin major with a concentration in marketing.
I'm Bella Bartolome. I'm a business admin major with a concentration in management.
I'm Kusha. I'm a business admin major with a concentration in finance.
And hi, I'm Marcus Delgado, and I'm also a business administration major with a concentration in management. And today we're going to be showcasing our personal skills development project that we've been working throughout the semester.
So for our theme, we wanted to tell a story of how our team worked towards a shared goal that we all had for the first semester of college. And so we came together and found a common factor of having an undecided career path for our futures. And we took this and decided on a subject for our project, which is deciding on a career path that we would enjoy in the future by conducting interviews and exploring resources on campus.
Throughout the semester, we've utilized different campus resources such as our advisor meetings, the accounting panels, the personal skill development panels, and our introduction to business demo days to improve our academics. In addition, we've used the Marino Center and Snell Library to improve our mental and physical wellness.
Yeah, and just going off a tangent off of that, it wasn't just about academic and physical and mental wellness to find our career paths, but we also went to a variety of campus events that also helped us see what we wanted to do. Things such as sporting events, like hockey games, basketball games, football games, welcome week events, such as right here in Smith Hall, we had events that helped us progress our business decisions and careers. And then there were also some after-hour events, such as concerts or musical events that help us kind of relax with our friends. And one of the most important ones, in my opinion, was Fall Fest, where we got to explore a variety of clubs and really just dig into our interests and see what we liked and what we didn't.
So as Bella mentioned, we also took 3 interviews. We interviewed two upperclassmen and 1 underclassman. Their names are Christine Client, Anchal Harpalani, and Kanupriya Agrawal. We found these interviews to be the biggest contributing factor to navigating throughout the many career opportunities presented in front of us. And we're very excited to show you what we've found.
So, as we mentioned in the beginning, one of the main ways that we try to decide a career path is through using the campus resources that Northeastern provides us with. And these, as we said, includes advisory meetings, accounting panels, just all that kind of stuff that helps us kind of just narrow down the sights of what we want to do with our careers. And as a team, we saw that the main campus resource that really kind of helped us narrow down what we wanted to do was probably the most obvious one, and something that we didn't really see until we really talked about it, because it was so obvious that we didn't see it. And these were classes. All these introduction classes really kind of gave us an overview of the entire world of business, and they really helped us see what we liked and what we didn't. And just going into it right now, we're going to see how these classes affected us, which ones we liked and which ones we didn't like, and how they helped us see what we wanted to do better in the world of business.
Since entering the DeMoore McKim School of Business here at Northeastern, we, as a group and as individuals, have begun discovering and exploring different areas of the business world. Through the classes we've been taking, we've just started to see all the different paths we could pursue after graduating with a business degree. One of the main classes that really helped open our eyes to the different possibilities was our Introduction to Business class. Here we worked as entrepreneurs to create our own business pitch. In doing this, we learned about budgets and finances, about presentation skills and making slideshows with helpful visuals for investors, and we learned about different permits that our businesses may need and how to handle supply chain and operations management. In addition to the entrepreneurial skills we learned, there were some other aspects of the class that helped us understand why we were each pursuing our business degrees. The class introduced us to a variety of topics such as supply chain, foreign affairs, finances, ethics, and innovation. Everyone in our group agreed that we thoroughly enjoyed the ethics debates that we participated in during class. From discussions about CEO salaries to outsourcing production from other countries, we all left the class with a better understanding of ethical problems businesses face every day. We were able to hear both sides of the argument and begin to figure out more about our own morals and how much we would do for the betterment of our company versus the betterment of our country and world.
To get into more specific subjects, Martine thoroughly enjoyed his international business course. This included navigating the network and specificities of foreign affairs. Along with Intro to Business, it included several presentation aspects and ethics debates. This connects to a concentration more geared towards presentation, negotiation, and representation. Ashley's concentration is in marketing. A class she is taking right now that she enjoys is her calc class. She's looking forward to taking statistics next semester as well. This plays into a career path centered around reporting and data analysis for some sort of job in marketing. Personally, I enjoy my Management Information Systems class, which has to do with analyzing and coming up with different information systems technologies to improve a business itself. This combined with presentation and ethics debate work from Intro to Business makes me more inclined to a management position in the future, maybe one that has to do more with reporting to the CEO or partner companies for those negotiation and delivery skills taught in Intro.
To work toward our shared goal of finding a career path that we would be happy with, we had to both find out what we like doing, but as importantly, what we don't like doing, since we needed to know holistically and enjoy every aspect of whatever career path we may choose. The class most of us found the least interesting was financial accounting. This was because it was very numbers oriented, and we found this very challenging. Furthermore, we found it wasn't a career path that we wanted to partake in, and hence wasn't the most important class to our specific majors. Bella found microeconomics very challenging for the same reason mentioned above. Taking these classes, ironically, were imperative in choosing our career paths. Because we found out what we didn't enjoy. We found out that we didn't enjoy this area of work, and will now know not to commit to these careers. Personally, I was considering a job in finance and did want to concentrate on accounting, but after the financial accounting class, I won't be considering this option since I don't believe it is something I would enjoy. Ashley, on the other hand, didn't enjoy her supply chain and operations class because she felt it wasn't as important to her future and the career she wants to pursue. But again, taking this class helped her realize that she doesn't want to focus on this aspect of business, and hence this helped her focus on the career path she wants to take in the future.
Furthermore, apart from the resources that Ashley mentioned in the beginning and the classes that we just outlined, another resource that was really helpful for us just to be successful this semester and be able to kind of choose a career path were the facilities the university offered. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about Snell and ISEC, places that helped us be academically successful by providing a safe space to do work where you can just focus when you have a lot of work, when you have a test coming, and you can just focus and just get it all done. Or places such as Marino, where you can really be physically healthy and mentally healthy and socially healthy by just going out to the gym and doing exercise and just getting things off your mind. We're choosing to see these places as resources because they are things that the university offered us that really helped us be successful this semester. Now, they didn't directly help us choose a career path, but they helped us indirectly because by being there for us and by keeping us mentally, socially, and physically and academically healthy, they helped us succeed, and before they helped us be able to focus on what we wanted to do and just kind of narrow down and pinpoint the things that we liked and that we didn't. And here you can see a clip of Kush getting some work done in Snell Library, and that just showcases how places like this really help us succeed this semester and be able to focus on what's important.
Overall, we were able to connect some of our interests from this semester into possible career opportunities for our futures by analyzing the skills taught in each of them and then combining them into a specific concentration.
So, furthermore, something else that we used apart from campus resources were events on campus that helped us decide what we wanted to do and what we didn't, or help narrow down our career path. The main example of this was actually Fall Fest. During Fall Fest, we were able to see what clubs we liked, what kind of things intrigued us, what things interested us, and just kind of also see what things we didn't like, and what kind of clubs didn't really engage us as much as others, right? And this really helped narrow down our interests and just see what we really like to do. And not only this, but our whole team lives here in Smith Hall, and right here in Smith Hall, our RAs hosted a business thing, like a business workshop where we built our resumes, where we did little business cards, and also that was also really cool, and that kind of helped us see what kind of things we liked and what we didn't about the world of business. And now, not only were these things the things that helped us narrow down our career paths, but similarly to what I mentioned before, things such as sports games, things like the volleyball games or the hockey games, concerts down at after hours where the Starbucks is, or just simply just hanging out with friends or chilling out at events that the campus offered also helped narrow down our career path in the sense that they kept us healthy. They kept us mentally stable, socially stable. They kind of gave us a break from all this work. And therefore, indirectly, as I said before, they allowed us to choose a career path and kind of focus in on that by taking the weight off of other things.
Another part of what shaped our career interest journey is looking outside of our own group and into other people's experiences. We interviewed 2 upperclassmen and 1 underclassman. First, I'll talk about Christine Klein's experience as an upperclassman. We asked each individual questions that pertain to inspiration and steps towards career paths they are considering. The first question was general, asking about her decided major. Christine is majoring in combined electrical and computer engineering, and she is pursuing a career in software engineering or embedded design, as well as an MBA post-grad. We then asked how she initially decided on it. She originally wanted to stick with an electrical engineering major up until this semester, where she added the computer engineering field because of her good experience at United Electronic Industries as a software engineer on co-op. She has always been surrounded by engineers, as her father and uncle are in different fields of engineering, so she always felt that this field was her natural next step in education. We also asked what helped her shape her decision on her major while being at Northeastern. She referenced her first co-op as a software engineer, where she found to enjoy creating and working with code. This inspired her to take more computer engineering and coding classes to hone her software skills. We also asked what helped her. Our next question for her was if she experimented with any other subjects. She said she originally had a business minor up until this semester, which she swapped with a computer engineering combined major. Our TA for this class, Luz, actually helped in this decision by selling her on how useful this knowledge is in the real world. She decided that she was going to pursue her business degree, MBA specifically, after graduation. She added that also as a freshman, she was originally pre-med, but she ended up dropping that because it was too much combined with an engineering workload. Our last question for her was what she's planning on doing with her major. Her co-op for next semester is as an embedded software development engineer at Amazon Robotics, and she plans on pursuing a career based on her experience there. With her favorite subjects being in enabling robotics, she wants to pursue a career in that. Her long-term goal is to start her own business with her future knowledge in business and engineering. Her own experiences tells us that your interests are highly likely to change throughout your college career, but also your original ones, like how Christine started liking engineering back in high school, might stick with you the whole time. The most important takeaway from this is experimenting with your co-ops, as she is already on her way to having 2 down, in which she has learned significantly from. This is ultimately deciding her future career and is a good thing to keep in mind with experimenting with different courses as an underclassman.
We decided to interview an upperclassman, Anchel, to gain some insight as to why she might have chosen to pursue a business degree at Northeastern. First, we learned that she's studying for a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration of Marketing Analytics and Finance and a minor in Graphic Design. We then asked how she decided specifically on this path, and she told us how she started off as a marketing concentration only, but realized how good she was with numbers and how she really enjoyed the data-heavy side of business. Next, we asked if anyone in her life influenced her decisions, and we learned about how her advisors were a great help, and they allowed her to figure out how to complete a degree in something she loves in a 4-year track. She told us about how at first she had no idea what she wanted to do. Then she did a marketing internship and chose to continue down that path. However, she's not entirely sure that a job in marketing is the right fit for her. When asked what her dream job is, she said that her dream job would be a design manager creating logos for Microsoft. And she said, I'm still exploring the financial side as well with business and investment analytics. This quick Q&A with Anchel gave us a lot of insight and a better understanding of how business students figure out what they're most interested in. It also showed us that you're not just limited to the creative or the analytical side of business. You can do both.
And then for a final interview, Kush actually interviewed an underclassman.
So, how did you decide on what career path you want to pursue in the future?
So like before coming to Northeastern, I was like a little confused on what I want to do, for obvious reasons, because I was just in high school and like I was not sure if I want to do finance or marketing, but I still chose to do finance because that was like my priority, and the courses that I took at Northeastern, like Intro to Business and Personal Skill Development, helped me in choosing, like making sure that I want to do finance, because I learned like the basics of finance. Even accounting, for a matter of fact, helped me because I really enjoyed that class, and I like my interest grew more in finance when I did these classes. And Intro to Business, like we had to make a pitch book, we had to present our pitch to the class and like the professor who was like the potential investor. So it was pretty like demanding, but it was really fun in the end, and I really learned a lot when it came to the whole finance part of it, because that's what I was handling in our company that we created, on how to start with the finances in the starting year and then projected financials and stuff. So that was really fun. So that helped me. And the next thing that really helped me choose my career path was the personal skill class, because of the various workshops that we went through, like the resume writing and the intro to the co-ops workshop and stuff. So yeah, that was very nice. And one thing particularly that made sure was when I met with one of my instructors for the personal skill in person, and we had like a brief discussion on what I want to do. He was also luckily from a finance background, so he told me like how his 4 years went. He was a fourth year student, so he said what all classes that he took that helped him choose his career. And he was also a little bit confused like me, so it was very easy for me to relate to his journey and how he chose his concentration and stuff. So that was pretty interesting. So it's kind of like a plan that already laid out for me, and I think it'll work. So yeah, that was one of interesting.
And the next question, what classes do you think helped you decide the best, and also why?
So like I mentioned earlier, the classes that really helped me choose and like firm on finance was accounting, financial accounting, intro to business, and personal skill, because these three classes were very much focused. Some part of it was very much focused on the finances, and yeah, pretty much. So they helped me.
Thank you.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, just please let us know, and we're just thankful that you watched the video and let us show you the journey that we had throughout the semester of choosing our career paths. And again, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys later.